That is crispy skin. That is what you're looking for. That is what makes this technique so amazing. For the crispiest, crunchiest skin possible, you're gonna wanna spatchcock your turkey. I've got a mad genius tip to show you how. Spatchcocking can seem intimidating, but it's actually really easy to do at home. Trust me on this. And really what it means is just to take the backbone out and butterfly your poultry. I'm gonna start by moving my turkey over to my board and flipping it breast side down. This turkey is so beautiful. The trick here is you're gonna use really sturdy kitchen shears like the ones I have here. I like to find ones that separate just like this because then you can clean them much easier when you're done. We're going to use the scissors to cut on either side of the backbone to remove it. It's really easy. Like I said, it's really easy. I've said that like 5 times. And what I like to do is kind of get through half of one side and then move to the other side. Once I get through half of both sides of the breastbone, then I flip it and I go from the other side. And it just makes it a little easier. And as you cut, you just wanna make sure you stay as close to the backbone as possible so that you're not cutting through any of the turkey meat. And there we go. So once you cut through, you're left with just a backbone. And don't toss this out because this is gonna make delicious stock or add it to soup or add it to dried beans when you're cooking them. So I'm gonna use the tip of my scissors just to make one little snip behind the breastbone, which is gonna make it easier to flatten. And the palms of your hands, you're gonna push right in the center of the breast. Just like that. You heard it break. What I also like to do is kind of tuck these wing tips behind the wings, which is just gonna prevent them from getting a little too brown in the oven. And when you get it in this position, you can actually cut off any excess fat that you might see. I actually like to leave some of it because it's gonna add a lot of flavor during the cooking process. Doesn't look like it needs much. So I'm gonna give my hands a quick wash so that we can get this baby seasoned and in the oven. All right, so I'm going to keep this really simple. This is a salt and pepper turkey. We got a couple more Mad Genius tips. So this is a tip within a tip. I'm gonna drizzle some of the olive oil just onto the back of the turkey. You use that to baste / brush olive oil all around your beautiful turkey. Cute little turkey. Another thing I like to do whenever I'm working with meat or fish is I like to create a little bowl of salt and pepper that I use to season it so that I don't cross-contaminate. Go ahead and mix that up a little bit, and you're going to liberally sprinkle all over your turkey. Okay, so another thing here is rather than using a big roasting pan, which is traditional when you make a roast turkey, we are gonna roast it on a rimmed baking sheet like this one. So I've put a baking rack right inside of it, and I'm just gonna slide the turkey right on top. And it looks like it's not gonna fit, but the turkey's gonna shrink just a little bit when it's cooking, and you could kind of just arrange it. So you've got your turkey on your rimmed baking sheet with your baking rack, and we are gonna put this in a 450-degree oven. I'm gonna put it right on the top rack. As you can see, you've got that free rack ready for your roasted vegetables, your pies, or whatever else you need to bake on the holiday. All right, so that turkey is gonna take about 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is way faster than the traditional method. So in that time, I'm just gonna clean up and get my platter ready. Look at this turkey. Isn't she neat? She's got the skin that just can't be beat. Really though, check her out. We've got our spatchcocked turkey. I'm just gonna be like talking like this with a sharp knife. That is crispy skin. That is what you're looking for. That is what makes this technique so amazing. One of my favorite things about this technique of cooking a turkey is it makes it so much easier to carve it because the legs are almost separated from the breast already. You can transfer it to your little platter here, and you just do the exact same thing on the other side. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Let me eat a piece of it. Barrett's gonna hate me. That's crispy turkey skin. Whew. So once you get the breast half off, then you carve it crosswise like that. Transfer it to your platter. Check out this bird. With this Mad Genius tip, we saved on oven space. We cooked our turkey in nearly half the time, but above all else, we have crispy skin all the way around. This is gonna change your Thanksgiving forever.